Hey folks, this is Noble Rambler, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. We're using Alpha 13 in our town of Cougar's Hope. We'll start off this episode by checking out our cougar who's living out here in the toxic fallout. Where did Mrs. Cougar go? There you are. How you doing? Toxic buildup is moderate. Boy, we need this thing to end soon. We're not going to have any living animals on our map. Needs, going to be eating soon. Social, no relationships. Sorry. Okay, back to the aftermath of our little entanglement with the murderers of hostility who chased Klaus in from Cougarville over here. And who ran in here and grabbed himself some cool gear. He even picked up a personal shield. Not that he's going to be using it. We're going to be getting rid of that one soon. You can't shoot when you're wearing a personal shield. And character. Well, I take it back. Klaus can't really shoot. So maybe that is a wise move on his part. Okay. Now let's give you the plasteel knife. We'll go that route. Anyway, before we get anything actually happening, we've got to figure things out. Rabbit is bringing in Eric, who took a couple of slices from probably Sora and or Diva's swords, or I know there was a club that whacked him, and probably that sword right there. Also, we have a survivor named Kyle, who I accidentally hit Strip instead of Brody the Quack. So we want Kyle to keep his clothes. Does he have any clothes on? He's got a pair of pants and a cowboy hat. What is it with these cowboy hats? Oh, we have a supreme quality plasteel knife out here. Okay. And a supreme quality longsword. Ooh. Yeah, we want to grab that one. Components. That's right. When you lose your turrets must cost components now, right? Build. What is that? Security. This requires 3 components and 175 steel to make. Ouch. We got to find some components soon. We're not going to be able to rebuild out here. There goes the idea of maybe getting some turrets out here. We are out of components. We have got to find components. Okay, so we finished last episode by expanding the indoors area to include this and include this. I'm going to include a little bit further so that thing can get repaired. Okay, it is time to turn off this switch. And Nettie is on her way out to get Kyle in. And was Kyle able to doctor? Not really. Okay. So that one, well, we've got Frank and Kyle then to bring in. We still have Rokes to bring back from our last playthrough. We've got AJS to bring back. And Shay is back there on the list too. So there's 3 that I know of that need to get brought in. Now, I don't have any other females that can take on characters. So anybody out there want to leave a name in the chat or send me a private message, and I'll let me know if you want to be part of our colony in time. I'm sure we're going to get more female characters soon, and don't have any names right available on my list at this point. So let me know if that's something that you'd like to do. Trying to figure out what to do before I hit the go button. I know we're going to strip all of these guys, and they're all set for that. Need to bring all the gear in. I think we can go ahead and, well, we can let it go at least to get to this point. I want to make sure that Rabbit knows he's going to grab a fine meal. Now let's see how bad Eric is. He's been cut pretty good. Bruise, crack from the mace, a gunshot from a charge rifle. Gunshot from a charge rifle? I think Rabbit shot him. Oh, that's just a little one, though. Bruise. So a cut from a long sword to the left shoulder and a cut to the torso are the two biggies. 120% bleeding rate per day. So Rabbit, I think since you shot him while you're out there, friendly fire, I think you're going to immediately get to prioritizing treating him. Now, Nettie is working her way through the debris and not building up any toxic fallout damage at this moment. Just heard another personal shield turn on. Brand? No. Who just grabbed that? Nettie? No. I think it would show up right here. Klaus. Oh, yours was running. Huh. Just heard a little strange little noise. Maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it was something else. Alright, Klaus is stripping human corpse. Okay. Let's... Well, okay. Brand is talking to Frank. I was going to say let's pause and set Klaus's orders. Wow, we have a long way to go to get in here now. Yeah, let's architect zone indoors to include right there and there. I want them to be allowed to walk through here. That's not being outside long enough to worry about it. So let's make that happen. And I'd say let's go ahead and make this happen. Okay, they can do that without feeling the need to walk all the way around the map to get there. Alright, Kyle, who are you? And how's Eric doing over here? Health? Oh, pretty good bandages going on there. We've still got one last thing being worked on. Okay, so Kyle, you took a lot of gunshots from the turrets. Like, that's pretty much all that you've got. A bite scar to the right leg. A bite scar to the right leg. It's not gray. Well, it's a scar, though, so that must be old. Okay, I was wondering if Remy somehow jumped into the middle of that and I didn't notice. Toxic buildup initial, not bad. In fact, we're going to get to finally see what happens with toxic buildup. I think it just fades on its own. 4.3% affects consciousness, but doesn't say if it doesn't give me a timer. Anyway, Kyle, character, is a good shot. Can do a little medicine, but not quite. Okay. Prisoner. Recruitment difficulty 99%. Darn. That's darn near impossible. Medicine, we have 7 left. Not much medicine for our people. I'm thinking we're going to get him fixed up and just let him go. Once he gets off the map, he will tell the murderers of hostility that we aren't quite as bad as they thought, and we'll get down to like a -80 or so. I think that's the route to go here. We don't have any chance of recruiting them, and we are dangerously low on medicine. One more round of a couple of our folks taking some shots to the legs and torso, and we're going to be out. And I don't know what's going to happen here. Is this stuff all going to die? I'm seeing a lot of holes. Now, it makes sense to have holes up in here. We did some harvesting. We even harvested this. There's a lot of holes. So I think the toxic buildup is killing the plants. In fact, while I'm talking about that right now, let's do something else. Zone. Let's include in this. I want to say that group right there and there. And are any of these ready to harvest? Yeah, some of these are too. I'm tempted just to send them out really quick and grab it and come back in. At least a little bit of it. We are near the end of summer. We have only autumn left. I don't know if that's enough time to start over and actually get something at the end. So I think we want to grab just a few more if we can. So that's available now. We'll deal with that later. Kyle, I think we're going to let you go. So prisoner, no medicine. I don't think we've got any herbal medicine floating around. Oh, wait a minute. I say that, and there is a pile right there. We have done some harvesting. Oh. Okay, we'll do the decent thing and at least give you some of that medicine. Otherwise, we're going to release you afterwards. This will at least ensure that you'll make it off the map. 200% bleed rate. You may not make it otherwise. So get you patched up, stop the bleeding, and get you on your way off the map. We'll wait for a better choice later. Alright, so last repair going on. Failed, 11% chance to recruit Frank. And Eric. Longsword got a bad one. Bruise got a bad one. That's fine. Gunshot would have been nice if that was a good one. Cracked humerus from a mace. That's probably not too bad. It's the cuts that are a problem. That's right. We could redo this floor in silver, and that will eliminate the possibility of getting an infection. We should probably do that. We do have some silver floating around. Yeah. What would it cost to do that? Floors? Silver tile. It's expensive. It's 85 per. Ooh. Darn. Not a chance. Okay, we're going to have to just roll the dice on infections. We got to be able to buy medicine. We got to have silver left for that. All right then. So, Rabbit is going to get something to eat. I don't want Michael treating him. Well, you know, was it Michael? No, it wasn't Michael. Let me think here. Was it? Dr. Michael. Not Klaus. Yeah. Michael. I've got a reserved by Doc. No, Doc, you get something to eat. Where'd you go? Doc. Rabbit, there you are. Stop. So, Michael, I've got someone for you to practice medicine on. There you go. You go grab a fine meal. And, do your best job. If you make some mistakes, well, it'll be okay this time. Alright, so what else is going on? We are taking quick paths around, grabbing that to go and store. Okay, so let's stop one more time and figure out the details here of our work priorities. Klaus is with us now. He will not fight fires. Let's make him a patient. Let's make him a flicker. Bed rest 2. And handle is a 3. 4. Yeah, it's Frank who's probably the next chance of handling. Though Michael can do that. Well, he wants to learn how to do that. Maybe when the mining's done. Tell you what, let's kick that up another notch. Okay, over in here. Hunt. Nope. Construction. Capable of it. Growing. Not that good, but capable. So mining is the big one. Do we go to a 1 with mining? Maybe so. I think so. That's your primary job. Smithing. So all of these are 5s. There's a 7 for art. Have you and Michael trade off on art. Kind of like that. Maybe get a couple of art benches going. Crafting 5. Kick that one up there. Hauling is important. And cleaning is important. Okay. We're going to go to a 1 on cleaning. 2 on mining. And that's going... If there's any cleaning to do, you're going to dive into that. Otherwise, your job is the miner. When we run out of mining, you can art, craft, and kind of a backup hauler. Okay. So, plant or growing. We're going to take growing. I guess I got to leave it there. You are growing as well, Nettie. Let's do that as well. You're both going to get out there, grab those plants, and get them in. Okay. And take your hauling down so that you can be doing all these other things. We need tailoring going on. Because though Klaus did go through and grab a bunch of clothes, where did he disappear? There you are. He his choices were pretty bad. 32% awful, 21% normal, 37% shoddy, which means he's going to have a big negative on wearing worn out. Well, it's not a very big negative though. Worn out apparel -3. He's sick though, because he was out there in the toxic buildup. Wish it would give me a countdown. 6.3%. Does medicine get rid of that, or does time get rid of that? Don't know. Okay, so that's the orders. Do want to kind of keep track of who's... Oh, that one just went downhill. I think we are losing these. I think so. Rabbit, go grab that one. Let's set these to no longer so. There we go. Let's do that. Can I grab all of them? No, I can't. Okay, one at a time. Do not allow sowing. And that way they won't come out and try to replant. They'll just come out when it's time to harvest, if any of these survive to that point. Okay, I like that. That's a plan. In that case, let's expand this all the way to here as well. Okay. And that way you will... Too bad I can't get you to haul that at the same time. These guys are 96% grown. Okay, Eric's up and about, but he's going to continue to rest. In fact, I think I'm going to demand that he stay there and rest. Normal, normal, good. Let's rest in this bed until healed. And that way, I think if they do not, if they do get bed rest, I'm pretty sure that they will have a less chance at infections. They'll heal faster. Alright, so Nettie and Rabbit are out here. Hunter lacks weapon, toxic fallout. Kyle no longer incapable of walking. And Eclipse just hit. Rabbit health. We do have a beginning of toxic buildup. Okay. So, what was that now? That was Kyle. So, Michael just got done healing him. How did he do? Okay, we got him all bandaged up and no more bleeding. That's good. And as soon as he, I assume, rests, you are consuming a fine meal. It would be Brand, I believe, who would get the order to feed Kyle if he is in need of that. And possibly he is not. He's probably got to hit that trigger point right there. So probably don't need to feed him just yet. Alright, social on him. He's had nice talks with Brody, who is dead. So, doesn't do him any good anymore. He'll have nice talks with Frank, who's from a rival group, right? Factions. Murderers of hostility are the enemies of the deadbeats of suffering. So these two are actually enemies in our prison here. I wonder if that would cause a problem later. I know the prisoners can break out now. I wonder if there's any negative social interactions between them if their groups are at war. Okay, that is the end of what is available. Let's see, Michael finish a meal, trying to spread out the toxic buildup out here. Let's have you haul in the rice. And Brand, you are hauling in an armor vest. Great. 100% armor vest. Wow. I wonder if you will immediately wear it. You didn't. Okay. No, you're resting. Okay. Let's have you come and get the potatoes. And who else has not been outside much? Klaus actually has, but he's hauling things in. Do I see a charge rifle? No, that's a sword. Okay. You are consuming a survival meal outside. Can I cancel that? Prioritize hauling. Let's get you inside to do that. Thank you. Poor mood. That's not good. Who's the poor mood? Klaus is. Well, he's had a rough day. Klaus needs observe corpse 3 times. Hungry. That's so your poor mood's going to go away here in a moment. Okay. You're a pessimist. That's not good. In a little pain. Kind of sick. And wearing out worn apparel. Yeah, you're having a bad day. Brand. Good. Pick these up. Temperature outside 67. We have an eclipse, and it seems awfully bright for an eclipse, so I guess the green glow is kind of offsetting that. So Klaus is wearing the 100% armor vest. He knows what he wants. He's going to cherry pick all the good stuff out of here. Let's see. While he is doing that, he left... No, he didn't. But he left something behind. Michael is mining granite. Okay. Klaus, you are now consuming packaged survival meal. Boy, I wish I could... Can I make you do this? Go get a fine meal. That'll do you so much better. It'll add happiness to you. So, Rabbit's sleeping. Nettie is sleeping. I wonder if they are going to sleep off. They did. The initial toxic buildup is gone. Great. Klaus, you still have some. Brand, you're fine. Eric, you are healing. Kyle, you're healing. And did we did set you to release. Okay. It's just a matter of you being up and about, apparently, or maybe just finishing your nap there, and then someone will release you. So Michael is working away, and we did turn off the turrets. Good. This is off, so we're just using these batteries now. Do need to turn this on eventually so that one battery can get charged again. So with that, Eric's bed is good. Let me think here. Frank, character, it was Kyle, who's going to be a jealous character right there, just like Rabbit is. I was about to say let's move a superior quality bed over into one of these rooms, but had to think about that. Cargo pods, what fell and where? All the way down there. We will unforbid them, but they won't go and get them for a while. Okay. So, our animals outside. Serious toxic buildup. We need this toxic cloud to end. Mrs. Cougar, are you still with us? We're going to start seeing an animal die-off soon. Not a thing we can do about it. Serious toxic buildup. I wonder if it gets to extreme and then the animal dies, or if it gets to extreme and then the health starts to degrade. So there's still one more phase of timing. So let's see. Not much more to do right now. Let me go through my notes real quick. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to do. We set this up for stone blocks. Let's allow in there also the... Is it here? Stone blocks. And we actually took that away. The thought that we might door into here. Don't really need to now. But it's still... Boy. Because we could spend a lot of this time busting up these rocks. Hate to rebuild that. Does it take components to build that what'd you call it? Over here? Stone cutter. No components. Alright, let's go ahead and rebuild it. Yeah, let's do that. I always hit the banish button. There we go. This button. So, do we or do we not need a door through there? We really want to send them outside to go in? If we put the door in there, then they will stop walking through here. But if we're going to build a new kitchen, that won't really matter. Boy, decisions. If I rotate you this way, we could do that and still get the door in there. Alright, we'll do that. You we're going to uninstall and reinstall. Oh, I can't. Or can I? Did I do that wrong? Let's... There we are. Cancel. Uninstall. I hit reinstall. But I can't reinstall it in the same place. I was going to turn it around. Oh well. I can cancel that. It'll still work. It's just for aesthetics. Anyway, allow... Okay, I wanted to make sure that I got them using these doors. More turrets, more power to the turrets. But it's really not an issue anymore. They're both gone. Okay. Was that a... Did the ground just shake? I bet you a boom wrap just went off. Yep. The animals are dying. Wow, there's a problem. But we are losing our animals. Darn toxic buildup. Maybe our cougar will walk off the map just in time and then come back. Eric is fully healed. Ah, hunting boom rat. Uh-oh, that can't go well. Oh, man. There's Mrs. Cougar. One fatal decision. Yeah, put out that fire. No, stop, drop, and roll. Don't run. We've seen the end of our cougar. Off the map, off the map, off the map. No, we have lost our cougar. Okay, well, we are now, we are now in the town of Hope. Maybe next episode a new cougar without toxic buildup will come onto our map. I'm thinking the cougar had enough of the toxic buildup and decided to suicide by boom rat and put an end to it all. Okay, so don't want to end on that depressing note. So let's push on for a little while. Eric is up and he is researching. We are about to get machining going, which allow us to make our own guns, so we can build some more sniper rifles and charge rifles. Now, we are... Tell me we're not sewing. Did I miss one? Grow. I did. I missed one. Okay. So stop sewing and start bringing in all of the goods. Thank you. If you're going to be outside, then make good use of it. Klaus, you are playing horseshoes. Alright. Brand is eating. Tell you what, we'll just grab... No, we'll leave Rabbit alone. We'll grab Nettie. As soon as she drops that... They're having a quick little talk. That's good. And then you can come get this one. You're not there anymore. Okay. Nettie. There you go. No, not consume. Let's prioritize. There we go. And social had a couple of good chats with Rabbit. And still not in the green, but getting there. Okay. Alright, Rabbit, I hope, is going to start working on delivering food to Frank. Okay. Dude. I don't know, I take it back. Okay, you are no longer on Warden. Rabbit, your Warden is a 2. I'm going to take you down to a 4 on Warden. I really need meals made. Bran can take care of the prisoners. And hopefully Bran, yep, there he goes. He's going to go get rid of Kyle. I'm going to set him loose out the door, and we don't have to feed him anymore. I need Rabbit making as many meals as possible. Now, how far are you going to take him? I'm curious. Right there. Be on your way with you. And bringing in some meals. Alright, so as far as hauling goes, that is Michael and Brand right now. And I would say that goes back to a 2 and that goes to a 1. Nettie's going to do some hauling too. Let's get some stuff in here. Klaus should be on mining right now. Think about that. Cleaning. And that's going to be perpetual. So let's take that back down to a 2. So you're going to head to your first 2, which is mining, and get that done. Michael is sound asleep during the day. And so Klaus is going to go deal with this. And I'd say it's probably time to put in a door over here. And a door right there, with the idea that if we do pop into some infestation, into some bug nests, we have a little bit of a warning system before that hits. So let's store structure. This one needs to be an auto door. I'm just thinking about the material. Glancing over here. I don't think we have 135. We have more steel than wood. We are going to need to rebuild some turrets soon. What to do? Yeah, we'll go with steel. We'll go with steel on the outer one. We'll go with wood on the inner one. Problem though. Auto door does take 2 components and we don't have them. Okay, cancel yield. Alright, we'll just go with a steel door at the moment and a wooden door here. Okay, we'll do that. Nettie was on construction. I think I interrupted her. Yeah, so she can go back to hauling. Let's go ahead and get that one done. That will give Brand something to do when the hauling is finished. So you grab some more of the lumber and go and complete that. We've got 75 wood to finish that off. Okay. Alright then. Let's expand. Boom. Oh, that was close. And we have fire. Yeah, we're going to have to deal with that. So Klaus is not, but everybody else. Let's let Nettie drop that off. You really are going all the way around. Oh, sorry, I was going to put a door in there and I didn't. Okay, drop that off. Okay, and you already got the order to put out the fire. Let's get you guys drafted. Both of you are capable of it. Rabbit, I'm going to leave you alone. We need meals. We have three meals available. Okay, get this out. Kind of interesting, the fire mechanic. You can see the embers spreading. And Eric, put this one out first. Let's save the plants. There's another one that just spread over. Solar flare during an eclipse? Yes, we have a solar flare during an eclipse. That's wild. Another ember just went over. I gotta quickly stomp that one out. Got it. And we're done. Okay. I wonder if the meat is going to be edible. Spoils in 1 day, not refrigerated. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to eat that meat. They can't get to it right now anyway, so there's no chance of them needing to haul it. Another thing to think about, in a situation like this, if your colonists don't get outside for so many days, they will get cabin fever. It's like a -15 against them. And it causes them to much more quickly start having bad moods and eventually go berserk. If you just walk them outside for a second and bring them back in, it cancels it. They just have to get to the outside. What are you doing? Hauling dead tortoise. I unrestricted you to do something long ago and didn't get that turned back off. Go back inside. Thank you. You are moving. You're hauling sandstone chunk. Well, good job. Found something to do on your way. Okay. So you stay inside. Klaus is almost done. I was about to do this and I got distracted. So I want create stockpile. No. What was that? We just lost power. That's right, the solar flare stops everything. That's interesting. How come it took this long? Solar flare. Solar flare has begun. Intense radiation will shut down all electrical devices. It should pass in about a day. The eclipse, we didn't get to read. One of the moons of this planet has orbited in front of the sun. An eclipse has begun. It only just now turned off on at least some of these things. Well, that was kind of interesting. The stove is wood-powered. 20 of 50 fuel is in it. I think I'm going to stick to that. I really like that. I think we're going to put wood-powered in our kitchen over here. Anyway, yeah, we've got a problem over here with this. So let's delete this one, and we'll just do this manually. So zone, stockpile, click that. I wonder, with that clicked, can I can't. I can't leave that clicked and get out of it, I think. Or can I? No, I can't. So we'll just zone, stockpile, click once, and then spread this out over the rest of this area. Minus... click away. There we go. Minus that one. Okay. Alright. So we have got a solar flare and an eclipse at the same time. Everybody's up. There's something I need to do. Been kind of waiting on this. How's the best way to do this besides memorizing? I could do it this way. 25, 44, 44, and 25. So these four middle ones are the ones we want to use. There's another big boom. Ground just shook. Wow, we're burning up pretty good. But the fire may trigger rain, and the rain may trigger the end of the toxic fallout. This could be a good thing. Any more boom wraps nearby? Not seeing any yellow. It's like boomalopes. Last thing you want hovering around your colony right now is a big old boomalope. Okay. So these two beds here and these two beds here we want to use. Which ones do we want to get rid of? The 6 definitely. The 12. So those two need to go away. That needs to go away. And one of these need to go away. They always seem to want to grab this bed. Okay. So you destroy. You destroy. You destroy, and you. Okay. As soon as that happens, which is going to require Nettie not being on hauling anymore. So, haul, Nettie, make that a 2. And you are hauling simple meals. I would like you to do that, though. Can you start over here? Let's watch this one and kind of orchestrate. Well, solar flare is ending. Good. If you can get her to... Where'd she go? Oh, she had to go out here to get there. Okay, that's right. They're restricted. I was going to say, if she went out this way and grabbed it and came back, if you stopped right there, you can tell her to get this one, and she will then go back and grab that one and go in. But with our wonky pathways for our fallout situation, we're not going to be able to take advantage of that. So Brand is going to grab the other one. Good. So once that is done, she will go to construction, which means she would go to destruction, because they love to deconstruct first. So once that's done, we'll move these beds. And this has not been a real exciting episode. I know that. Like every other one is going to be like this. You've got one that is exciting. You've got one that is all cleaning up the excitement. Because exciting can get messy. Doors have got to go in. Klaus is still clearing rock. That's good. And Nettie, there you are. You dropped off. You're going to grab a dinner of your own. Combat supplier. I think this is our first trader in this game. Brand is our social guy. He's our best talker. So we'll let him talk up Frank, and then we'll go and talk to that trader. Maybe, no, failed again. Frank, what is with you? So, attempting to recruit Frank? No, you're done. You were going to consume a fine meal, yeah, but right now you are going to talk to Nevermold Interplanetary Combat Supplier. And I am going to get this door in that I keep talking about. You go right there. Okay. So Nettie's going to deconstruct. Good. This one is, let's do this again. And we're about to, get our trading up. Okay. So let's trade first. Now, combat supplier. We can sell off a bunch of stuff we're not going to use. Combat, I think, was the one that was good to buy medicine from. Boy, there, medicine. Yeah, only 16. So that is good. In fact, we want a good portion of that. So what can we sell? Green is ours. Well, anything in this column is ours. And they are offering really good prices. That's why they're green. So we have got a normal 100% quality steel longsword. I'm thinking that stays with one of our melee people. A jade shiv, but poor quality and only 50%. Jade is probably a very expensive material to use, meaning it creates very expensive shivs. Compare a steel shiv, 31 cents. So it's actually a very expensive piece. But at 50% quality, it's not going to do a great job, even though it's valuable. So we're going to sell that one. We're going to keep the longsword. We're going to get rid of the steel shiv. We're going to get rid of the other steel shiv. And survival rifle normal, we're going to keep. We've got to figure out who should have that. Pistol shoddy, let's get rid of. In fact, I'd say we'll get rid of both pistols. Molotov cocktails we'll definitely get rid of. Alright, so that's only a total of 179. That's everything that we have to sell, right? No, we have something down here. Medicine and artillery shells. We're keeping those. Alright, so we definitely want to buy some medicine. We have got 7 left. If we got 23, that would bring us up to 30. Might be a good point to try to achieve. Grab the 0 here and just pull sideways. So 27 is going to cost us what they were going to give us plus 253 more. We still have a lot. So I'd say let's take all of their medicine. I think that'd be smart. Okay. That's still leaving us 900 silver. I don't like to buy weapons. They cost so much that it's just not worth it. There is the possibility, though, of putting out the expense to get a good sniper rifle, which we don't have yet. No, both chances we had, we missed. But I'm not seeing a sniper rifle out here. It would be up in this area. Sniper, excellent. 1700, can't do that. Alright, so none of those. Did we have no armor vests to get rid of? Apparently we didn't. Okay, so I think we're going to go with that. We're going to buy medicine, we're going to get rid of the junk stuff. Accept, and it landed out there. That's new. It's always landed right there. Huh. Interesting. Still got the beauty meter on there. I want to do something, though, before I move these beds. Let's look at what we do have. We do have the normal and the normal. And the Plasteel Knife Superior. That didn't show up in the trading list, did it? I don't think it did. Huh. Well, is there anything else that we can trade while he is here? And he's giving us green values, good quality values. So Eric, you are a good shooter. You have no weapon. That is your survival rifle there. Ah, okay. Klaus, where are you? You're out here mining. You have a normal 100% plasteel knife. Okay. Gear. How you doing on social? You're coming up from 0 with just about everybody. Okay, that's fine. Gear, plasteel knife, information. Alright, 11 damage and 1 1/3 seconds cooldown. That's about all we really need to know, right? 11 and 1 1/3. This guy right here. Information. 17. Longer cooldown, but more damage. Let's think about that. The other one can do 11 damage, so twice, in just a slightly more amount of time, 2.67 seconds, can do 22 damage. So the one that he's got would actually be a better weapon. That's interesting to know. Everybody else in our colony, if I recall, is using pistols, or is using ranged weapons, right? Gear. Okay, you will be picking up your survival rifle. Let me hit the greater than sign there. And plasteel knife. Nettie's got a pistol. That's normal quality. Rabbit's got a superior quality charge. Michael has got a normal quality survival. Brand has got a poor pistol. Okay, so we need to get him a rifle. Or at the very least a better pistol. The only better pistol we had was the one that we just brought in and we just sold, huh? Because that one is a 55%. Okay, so we'll have to remember that. Next one that comes in. So we can sell this. If that brings us a decent price, maybe we will pick up some kind of a rifle for Brand. Alright, so Brand, where'd you disappear to? Right there? I know you really want that meal. It's driving you nuts, but I'm going to send you right back here. No, I'm not. You get your meal. They're going to be here for a while. Let's haul in some more stuff. Michael. Boy, when you pop that one, this is all going to be outdoors because we haven't put these doors in. Darn, darn, darn. Nettie, you are deconstructing. Can you put in one door, please? Just one. Michael, can you bring in any other weapons? What have we got here? What is the normal here? Repairing, cleaning blood, hauling wooden mace. Okay, that's not much. Superior quality, and what are you? Good what? Personal shield. Shoddy, bring this guy in here. You bring that in. That will get us another good bonus there. Eric, you are picking that up, so I won't bug you. Brand, you're grabbing a meal. I'm not going to bug you again. Klaus, though, you can do something. Where did everybody die? There? What a weird question to ask, huh? Here. Normal. Normal. That one we might want to get a hold of just to keep. Medicine, that's got to get in. In fact, all this medicine's got to get in too. Let's grab the... What is worth more? A good personal shield or a good or shoddy knife? Let's grab this one. Haul this one in. When those get hauled in, then... What was that? Oh, he just got his weapon. Eric, you can run out here and grab something too. What else can we sell right now? This is a personal shield, 28%. Yeah, grab that one. What are you? Oh, you're the psychic foil helmet. Now I need you to... Well... Okay, you do that. Who else can go? Brand is eating. Rabbit is cooking. Michael, everyone else has got something to do. Nettie is quickly building a door. Because I know Michael's going to walk over there and pop that thing out. That's so tempting to open that up. So, and please build it. Thank you. Then when you're done, I want you to go get that tinfoil helmet. And we got to figure out who is the most psychically sensitive. So that will cause a psychic drone that comes over and just drives nuts, either all the men or all the women. Then whoever is wearing that will not be affected by it. And it keeps aliens from reading your brainwaves, in case you didn't know that. Another boom. We are still burning up down here. All of the Muffalo are dead. Except for this one. He's unconscious. And if the fire spreads any further, we're going to have ourselves some barbecued Muffalo. Okay, so we're hauling these in. We're going to do one last trade, and I think we're going to call this an episode. While we are waiting, are we waiting? I think everything is just about in. Let's put orders out really quick to move this bed, reinstall here. This bed, reinstall, where is that? Right there. There. This bed to reinstall. There. And we'll leave that one. Well, Nettie's going to take care of that right now. Michael's dropping that one off. Good. And let's reinstall this bed. Right there. Alright, with that, let's get Brand, who is relaxing, who I'm going to bug one more time. Go and call these guys. Let's sell off a few of these long swords. Ooh, that one's worth quite a bit. Okay, we're going to sell it, both of those. We'll now have almost 1,200, 1,100, 1,100. Plasteel knife, there it is, okay. And I don't know which is better, that one or the one that Klaus is using right now. So we'll just leave that one. But boy, it's worth a lot. Alright, cancel pause. Let's evaluate that. Klaus, here. Gear, you're using a normal plasteel, 100%. That is 11 and 133. If you were to pick up this one, superior, that is a 12 of 133. But I don't know if the 82% drops that down or if that's already taken into account. I would think it's already taken into account. I would think going up a couple notches all the way to superior is worth more than just one. So I'm thinking we've already dropped it down and we've hit that. Tell you what, I will give you enough time to go and swap that out. Right there. So equip that one, you'll drop the other one. So in the meantime, Brand is going to deliver food to Frank. Okay, that'd be good. So we get that done. We can, at the very least, I guess we can, now we'll leave these other beds here as an emergency bedroom. There's an emergency prison if it has to be. Okay, you've done that already. We're ready to go. But Brand is delivering food. Alright, you're delivering and then you're resting. Alright, here's how we'll finish this episode. You head up into there. This one is sealed now. This is considered indoors at 70 degrees. Okay, until Michael chips that out. Alright, with that, we're going to sell that one, and that one. Okay, now can we get, who was it? Brand, some kind of a rifle. It's only poor quality. That's a shame. It's only 300. We can afford it. But still. Now, we sold this to them and probably only got $50 for it. Oh, I read that wrong. That's only a pump shotgun. No, I wouldn't want that anyway. And a sniper rifle, excellent, just cost too much. Okay. Well, that plan didn't work out. We're not going to be able to buy a rifle of any kind because will it tell me? The pump shotgun range is only 16. It's much less than a pistol. So you got to get right up there in the kill zone to be able to use it. It does a lot of damage, but still not something I want to equip anybody with. Alright, we'll just take the silver and say thank you. And one last job for you, Brand, is to haul in that medicine before it goes bad. Otherwise, everybody else is... we can reach that, right? Architect, zone... we can't. When you stripped them, it flung everything out further. Do that. Everything is still in the zone here, though. Okay. So with that, we're going to call this one done. We've got a lot done, and we still haven't rebuilt guns yet. I'm trying not to get them out there in the toxic buildup too much. Just initial there. Klaus is fine. Nettie is fine. And Rabbit, I don't see. Oh, you're already in bed. Michael, you are fine. Okay. So maybe next time we will get... well... okay, I gotta know. I didn't look for it. I gotta know. They weren't selling components, were they? That wasn't an option. It shouldn't be an option with a combat supplier. They are selling bionic arms and legs, and these could be beneficial later, but components, they are selling them. Ah, we got to do it. Actually, that's not that much. Yeah, we'll take it. Accept. All right, now we can call this one done. Good. So this has been Noble Rambler. Thank you guys for watching. Leave any comments down there. Give me some thoughts and suggestions. And hit the like and subscribe down there if you would. And I'll catch you next time, folks. Bye-bye.